everyone, this is Bethany from the Lexington Public Library with another Make and Take craft for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fall votive out of just a mason jar and some holiday napkins. So we'll have some craft kits available for pickup at the mini branch next to the main library building, and then you can also make this if you have these supplies at home. Okay, so for today's craft, your kit will have some fall napkins with just some Thanksgiving, maybe some Halloween designs on them, and a mason jar, and a little container with some Mod Podge glue, and a paintbrush. So all you need to do is cut out the images that you want on your mason jar from the napkins. Make sure you just have one layer. There may be an inner layer that you need to peel out. So you'll just cut around the design that you want to use and then kind of plan out how you want to lay it out on the glass jar. And then I also have just some colored napkins if you want to use the leaf template to cut out additional leaves. You can also use any kind of napkin for these if you want to make a holiday jar, 4th of July, any kind of napkin that you can find will work. You can also use other materials, but the napkins work great just because they're so thin. So book pages can be fun to try, especially if you use those very thin dictionary pages. Those work great. So you can also do patterns out of those. Once you have your picture selected, you'll just paint some of the Mod Podge on the jar where you want it to go. And just do a thin coating. I've already put some images on this jar already. Losing focus a little. There we go. So you'll just paint some Mod Podge on there and then press your image onto the jar. Then you'll get just a little more Mod Podge glue, and this dries nice and clear. You can do this with other glues, but the Mod Podge works really well. So if all you have is Elmer's glue, maybe add a little water to thin it out and stir it, and you can use that as well. And then you'll paint over the top. This is the tricky part. Be careful not to tear the napkin as you're doing it. So just very gently paint over the top. And you can layer these if you want to. You could also use tissue paper if you don't have napkins at home. And don't worry about these edges along the sides because it will dry nice and clear for you. There you go. And just keep adding images with the Mod Podge as you go. And you can cover just one side of the jar or the whole jar, however you'd like to do it. When you're done with that, there is some twine in your kit as well. And you can just tie that around the lip of the jar. Just to give it a little extra flair. If you're doing a different holiday, you might want to use ribbon or something else. Just like that. And then your kit will also include a little tea light, so you can just drop that in the center of the jar, and if it's electric, you can flip the switch, or the regular tea lights, you just light them like a normal candle. Be sure to stay in the same room with your candle if it's lit, and enjoy your new fall decor. These would be great for the Thanksgiving table or on your mantle, anything like that. We'd love to see the crafts that you make, so if you want to, post a picture of your finished product on our Facebook page.